Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Market Speaks Live, the very podcast that gives you trending topics and other random things. We go through some promotions before we get on. Before we start the show. And first things first, like this video, share this video to your social medias, friends and family, whomever you think would like to have this conversation, as well as comment in the live chat. Also have something pinned in the live chat that I will be getting to in just a second. And subscribe if you are new here. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so also you can get all my notifications once I go live. Don't be shy, write something in the comment section because you don't I don't bite. Just type something in there. I'm paying attention to it, all right? Next in this is every Friday and every Saturday I do stream, all right? Fridays I do this here podcast, Mark Speaks Live, and then you can catch me Saturdays, but you probably won't be catching me until February sometime. So Saturday is on hiatus until February, so please stay tuned for that. But Fridays, every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do this here podcast, and then Saturdays usually at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do my Saturday podcast. All right. So once you have subscribed to this here channel, please do me a favor. Go into the description box, find the Rumble link, hit the Rumble link, and then follow me over on Rumble if you could, please. I like to get the right amount of subscribers over there so I can start streaming live over there, so I can have a bigger show than what I have here on YouTube. I am also, doing something else on another platform, separate from what I'm doing here. So if you guys are seeing that now, hey, here we go. So if you would like to come up here and come talk to me, you can. You can do it one of two ways. You can either hit the link that is pinned in the chat, or you can call in with the call-in number at 302-283-9791, and I repeat, 302-283-9791. But with that comes rules. I just ask you to do a few things for me that will help me out and help yourself out. So, rule number one is you must be on camera at all times. That means here on the backstage, and if you want to be seen to the viewing audience. If you don't want to be seen, that is a key thing that I express here, because for the simple fact that some people might want to hit the link, so and they don't want to be seen. That's fine. I'll take that call, but it's much better to just hit the call-in number for the simple fact that if you don't want to be seen, there's no use of clicking it. It might be easier, but you might want to keep up with the show. So hey, I understand. But if you don't want to be seen to the viewing audience, if you hit that link, if you hit the link, please, for both people who do want to come up here or who don't want to come up, don't want to be seen. I said that all wrong. Who do want to be seen and who don't want to be seen. Please, once you come back here, there is a question that I would like for you to answer. Please tell me your name along with your answer. Don't make it a conversation. Just give me your name and your answer, and then I'll further accommodate you from there. And final rule is mute all background noise. Please be respectful to the host, and please, if you could, silence all background noise if you can. All right. Now, last thing that I really have for you right now is like this video, subscribe, comment in the live chat, and share this to your social medias, friends, and family. Also, if you have ever seen my show, you know that I like playing videos. My show consists of a 3-part process. Articles, my own opinion, and videos. Not all in that order, but you'll see once I get going. All articles have been altered from its original form to help with plagiarism. And with that being said, since I said I like playing videos because it helps me further my point so I can convey my message over to you guys, I follow a certain thing called fair use. All articles and all videos are accredited in the description box. So, instead of me telling you exactly what fair use is, well, this is exactly what fair use is. If it'll play, please play this week. Or you guys probably didn't hear none of it, but I'm pretty sure if you've seen it, you read it. I'm pretty sure YouTube's seen it. Now, let's get out of this theme music. Let's play some real music. So, first things first. First thing that I like doing when I start my show is some short banter. Short banter helps me warm up a little bit for what I'm going to be conveying to you guys tonight. Tonight's topic is Black women want to know what black men want. Now, the title is going to be longer, but since YouTube can only allow 100 characters, and I have so much in at the front end and the back end of my titles, usually I couldn't fit all that in there, so I could only fit that one piece in there. But the original title was going to be Black women want to know what black men want in a relationship. Now, but before we go there, let's get to this short banter. So, I don't know if you guys remember the ones who were here that watched the show, but I'm pretty sure you guys remember that viral video of Brick Lady. So, Brick Lady has been trending this week, and it's rather wild. So I have a short article I want to read to you guys, and when I say short, it's like a paragraph long. So the article states that the leap. Hold on. Well, hold on before I get into that. I forgot where I got this article from. Honestly, let's see. I got this from click to. Is that click to house? Click to hours? It's in the description box. I have no clue where I got this article from, but it's in the description box. But it is entitled Brick Lady Has Made False Claims of Assault. So it states the lead prosecutor on the case where a woman is accused of making up a story about being hit in the face with a brick during an altercation with a man outside a Houston club is sharing more about what led up to her facing charges. Rhoda Osman, age 33, is accused of committing felony theft by deception. Osman went viral on social media after claims a man assaulted her with a brick outside of a club in September. But according to court documents, Osman used the made-up story to fraudulently raise at least $40,000. Keith Houston is a cybercrime chief prosecutor at the Harris County District Attorney's Office. He said surveillance video of the alleged assault tells a very different story than what Osman had claimed on social media. Now, if you guys don't remember Brick Lady, y'all remember the video where it's this black woman and she's yelling up a storm towards black men that they didn't do anything to help her, to help aid her in whatever she said that happened to her. Now, let me try and find this video. I hope they still have it, because here on Twitter, it's a bunch of people who are basically it's a bunch of people on here that's basically talking about the situation. I just need the video itself. So, okay, here we go. I think that's it. Yes. All right. So, I don't know if you guys remember this video here. Let me bring it up. So, let's switch places here. This is her in the hospital after the fact. Here we go.
Life to deserve this. I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick. Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a brick. Yeah, this man grabbed a rock and it hit me in my face, and I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watch. Y'all see that? Y'all see it? What do y'all do? I want y'all to be a man.
All right. So I'm pretty sure you guys remember that altercation. So Shorty now has been caught because she put up a false claim that on what was it? Was it GoFundMe? She put up a GoFundMe to help her raise money so she could take care of her kids and pay her bills, her medical bills. Which was a lie because it was found out that she had done this before. Now, she did this once before, I believe they said in Minnesota, where I guess she lived at the time. So she did that. She raised the money. I believe it was almost around 40,000. It was around there, and she got the money. Who knows what she did with the money? And then, probably 4 years later, 2 years later, that happened. And what happened with this, of what the article didn't say, she started the altercation. She was the aggressor, and I believe she hauled off and hit the guy, and the guy had a water bottle in his hand. Okay, I would say that's a little too extreme. A woman hits you, I would just say walk away. But some dudes don't have that ability. But the guy hauls off and hits her in her face because she assaulted him first. Now, some people will say, well, Marcus, that's still not right that a man hit a woman. I understand. I also understand that I'm pretty sure almost every woman, let's just say almost every woman, has been taught that if you're going to get in a man's face, be ready to deal with man shit. Now, okay, if the story was true from her, that a guy tried to holler at her, get her number, and she said no, and then she gets violent. Let's add that piece into it. The newfound piece from surveillance footage was shown that she was the aggressor of the whole situation. The guy felt disrespected that she hauled off and hit him, so he hauls off and hits her back. Now, I would say with that, just keep your hands to yourself. Like, for both parties. Keep your hands to yourself. It's no reason for you to be putting your hands on people in no way, shape, or form. So, I would say with this, I'm glad she got found out. Also, what wasn't in that article that I read to you guys is she's on the run. She's on the run right now because I guess she found out that they're looking for her, and I guess she's scared that, her wrongdoings, her lies, basically got her now in a world full of trouble. And I don't think she can handle that. Either whether if she can, if she can't, hey, that's besides the fact for me. But to keep it real, um, to keep it real, um, I'm glad because the story sound fishy to begin with. Why would a man just haul off and hit you with a brick? Where was there a brick anywhere around for you to even claim that somebody hit you with a brick? The guys that she went around, they didn't see anything. So if the guys that you went up to say that you want them to be men and fight for your honor and they don't know you, that's a big ask. But number two is that if a man, if the men that you're coming around and they're saying, who hit you with a brick? What you talking about? Where he at? That should let people know the shit is like all of this is a bunch of foolishness. I would just say, hey, I hope she gets caught. I hope she gets. I wonder what her charges. Well, it said felony. What felony? Hold on, I got my paper in front of me. Felony. Come on. What, what is the charges? Felony theft from the people that she took money from on GoFundMe. Damn, just imagine. Not only will she have to pay court costs, she has to give back all the money, which I believe she probably doesn't have. And what else? Court costs, has to pay the money back, and lawyer fees. But she'll probably get a public pretender any damn way. So, yeah. But people, that has concluded the short banter portion of the night. Let's get into the main topic. And the main topic of tonight is what can black hold on. The main topic overview of tonight is what can black women do to make black men feel loved? So, a lot of y'all might be asking, Mark, this is away from what you usually talk about. Well, yeah, sort of. But I came across a video. Um who was it? I came across the video on Twitter maybe a week and a half ago. And the video basically stated this. So let me bring up the video. And this is what this young lady wanted to ask black men.
Because this is a safe place, I want black men to tell me what you think black women need to do better and why you feel as though, as a black man, black women don't listen to your perspective. And please do not bash black women in my comments. If the comment thread becomes something where black women and black men are bashing each other, I will just delete the video. I have no tolerance for it. I am trying to create a place, a space where black men and women can talk to each other constructively with open ears and open hearts and not trying to get out all your emotion and bash, the other person. Like, I'm not going to allow that. This space is for those of us who genuinely want us to progress. So go ahead and let me know in the comments, black men, what black women need to work on. How can we be better and make you feel more loved? Because this is a safe place, I want black men to tell me what you think.
All right, give me a second. I'm writing down her questions. And what was the last one she said? It was towards the end.
Work on. How can we be better and make you feel more loved?
All right. So I have the questions. And the first question was, What? Hold on. Let me. Instead of me trying to
listen to your perspective. And please do, Black men, Black women don't listen to your perspective.
Okay. So the first part of that was, why don't Black women listen to a Black male's perspective? Which is a good question. Well, since I'm a Black male and she's asking Black males, what is their perspective on this? This is what I would say. As a Black man, what I would like to see in a Black woman in a relationship, or with me in a relationship, I would like to see her be a caring person. I would like for her to be a great listener. I would love for her to be a great cook, because I believe I'm a good cook. I would like for her to have great qualities such as I need for her to be loving. I need her to be a critical thinker. I need for her to be a great person to be around. Good in bed, or if anything good or bad happens. I would like for her to take on a I would like for her to take on a personality trait of confidence, because what I see in Black women is that most of them don't have confidence, a lot of confidence at that. And you might some people might ask, well, Marcus, further expound upon what you mean by that on confidence. Now, what I'm gonna say might sound like bashing or um or negative or whatever. But you having to show off your body, that doesn't show confidence. That shows that you are seeking attention. And this even goes for women who have boyfriends or husbands. Like, you're dressing like this because you're saying, well, he doesn't control. He shouldn't be able to control the way I dress and stuff like that. But if you're looking at this from a relationship perspective of you wanting to be married, you wanting to be a wife and stuff like that, is certain things you cannot do while you are with me. It's just what it is. Y'all might say this sounds Kevin Samuel-ish or whatever. I'm just being a realist. Honestly, I'm being a realist. Like, I cannot have a woman of mine to flaunt off something that should be deemed sacred only to me or whomever else you might be with. Your body should be your body is your body, but also just remember, if you are sharing your body with me, I don't want anyone to see any parts of your body other than your head, hands, and feet if you have them out. That's just what it is. So what else? With that question that she has. Let me hear it again so I can answer it better.
To do better, and why you want Black men to tell me what you think Black women need to do better, and why you feel as though, as a Black man, Black women don't listen to your perspective.
Okay. So, what I feel is though that Black women should do better. Suggestion. Not saying this should be concrete. this goes out to all the ghetto black women, some of the black women that I like being around. Just know when and where certain things are acceptable, such as it makes no sense for you to be loud in public spaces. Like, I can't stand that aspect of black women sometimes. I don't mind it, but I can't stand it for the simple fact that you got to remember, in a relationship, you're a representative of the opposite person that you are with. Just as I'm a representative of you. So if you see something that you feel as though deems unacceptable to you of what I'm doing, then speak up, because I'm not going to be shy and not speak up if I see something that bothers me about you. I'm only doing it because I love you. If we are at that state of our relationship of us being in love with each other. Personally, I can't stand disrespect in public spaces. And I want to share another video with you that talks about that, and we will come back to this, but we will talk about that in just a second, and we will also go back over this right here. So hold on, give me a second.
Hate disrespect. Men hate disrespect more than we love sex.
I believe that 100%.
I want the sisters out there. I know you got it. I'm gonna say it again because there are a couple of sisters out there who are just getting this. Men hate disrespect more than we love sex. So if we hate disrespect even more than we love sex, how much do you think we love respect?
Right.
And let me tell you something. I can hear a couple of sisters right now going, well, what if I ain't got nothing to respect him for? Okay, my sister.
Because you know they about to say that.
I can already
what if
hear
he
it.
Disrespect
What
me?
if he disrespect me? First of all, my sis, if he's unworthy of your respect, my question to you is, why are you disrespecting yourself by having him in your life?
God damn. That hits different. Now, I'll go over the general reason of why men hate disrespect, but I'm going to go over my reason, my personal reason of why I hate disrespect in public settings. Now, if you disrespect me in public setting, I mean, in private settings, just between me and you, okay, there's a conversation that goes along with that. But in public settings, it's unacceptable to me for the simple fact is that what I just said earlier, us being a reflection of each other. So if you're all wild and outside in public settings, when it comes to you addressing me, and you feel as though that it has to be in a disrespectful manner, I take personal. I take a personal issue with that, because we all hear these women always talk about, well, I just want a man that can handle me. That shows that I'm not handling you right to others. Now, I don't give a fuck what other people think about me at all. I really don't. But for a general sense of something, if someone sees me and then they're seeing you disrespect me in public, then in their mind they're gonna think, oh well, he probably gets disrespected by her in private as well and doesn't do a damn thing about it. Now, in most cases, most men when a woman is disrespectful to them, they get violent because most black men come from broken homes or homes that, they didn't grow up with a father to show them the actual way of how to conduct yourself in society and how to make yourself uh how to present yourself and how to make yourself look a certain way in public to others. All right, so my personal reasoning for disliking disrespect, I'm pretty sure anybody uh dislikes disrespect, is because it's demeaning. Like, you are willing to demean me in front of these people because you feel as though that your personal issues that you have with yourself that you want to project onto me to make me feel bad for how you feel is good. Like, try and make that make sense anywhere. Because it doesn't make sense to me, and I'm pretty sure someone else would actually look at that and be like, well, that doesn't make sense to me either, of why they would act like that. Now, the general sense of it is because it looks bad. Like, we're arguing in public, or you're yelling at me in public because you have a gripe about something either I said, did, or whatever. Now, if I disrespected you first, then okay, the disrespect is deemed to happen from you to me. But if no one disrespected anybody, but there is a reason of why you think it's okay to disrespect me in public, then the relationship should just run its, well, I won't say run its course, but the relationship should just be done at that point. Because I don't understand the fact of why people, and I like what he said at the end of it. If women, black women, if y'all don't deem a black man to, if you deem as though that he shouldn't be respected because of some reason that you have, why are you with him? Because not only are you disrespecting him, you're disrespecting yourself. As I forgot that actor's name. Like, so you find joy in disrespecting yourself. So that's the reason why you're disrespecting me. Where in there does that make sense to anyone? Because it doesn't make sense to me that you're feeling a certain way that in order for you to feel better, you have to make me feel low. And vice versa. Fellas, there's some fellas that do this too. They do this on a constant with whoever that they're with. If they don't have the, if they can't correctly, well, I hate to say this, but if they can't correctly handle their woman. But we also have the ones who disrespect their women by cheating on them. And women, y'all aren't exempt from this either. Because with this newfound sisterhood that y'all got going on now, where it's okay to cheat on your man, it doesn't matter if you love him or not, you gotta get yours because whatever. Most women would say the same. Of why do black men feel as though it's okay to cheat on black women and all this? And we can get into the dynamics of cheating, like why do men cheat, why do women cheat, or whatever. Like for men, it's nothing like to us or whatever. We do it because it's like, damn, I had to get that pussy. Like, you don't understand, yo. I had to get it. But on the flip side, in certain aspects, men see that women cheat because they actually like the person most of the time. I probably won't say that now because, you know, women are acting like dudes these days. They want to get their rocks off just like niggas. Is there something wrong with that? Hey, to each his own. But we talking about relationships here. So to get back to Shorty's original question, and I need to write this damn thing down because I keep forgetting what the hell she says.
To do better. And
okay, what do black women need to do better? One thing, black women, that I feel as though that y'all need to do better, and this isn't to all, so matter of fact, nah, fuck it. I want the conversation. To all black women, this is what y'all should do better. Y'all have to learn just as much as black men have to learn. We need to learn how to talk to each other. Like, we get in these relationships, and the first 3 months be the shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm staying over your house, you staying over mine, you cooking me dinner, breakfast, bringing me lunch at work and shit like that. All that shit happens just so y'all can be chosen. But then you take it away from us after you have us. My whole thing is, if you're going to do that, don't start anything you can't finish. So if I'm over your crib and every time I'm over there, you're cooking for me, I'm going to expect that. Just like if you come over my house all the time, you stay the night all the time, I'm going to feed you. Like, I ain't going to just leave you hungry. So you're going to expect for me to cook for you a lot as well. Or that's what your expectation is going to be, is that I'm going to go over my man's house. When I'm always over there, he cooks for me. So when I go over there, I'm expect him to cook for me. That's an expectation that you want, and that's an expectation that you want your man to execute every time that you're with him. Then that also means that you have to hold up your end of the bargain as well. Like, it's too much of that going on. It's too much of black men. Well, fuck it. We talking about black people. It's too many black men and black women getting into these relationships, showing the representative for however long that they have to show the representative for them to see who you actually are. Now, I will say, me personally, I don't come with a representative. The person that you see when you meet me is the person that you will see when you leave me, or if you leave me. Damn. God damn. I just got nutted on by my juice. That was late, but anyway. But yeah, like we gotta look at that. Like, we got to, and I like how Dr. Umar put it when talking about relationships. He talked about people when they get with when two people get with each other, and, you know, they're showing their representatives because they're afraid to show you who they actually are. He called that, I believe what he said, which is called in psychology as a pain body. So basically, your pain body is who you actually are, and the person that you present to everyone all the time is the person that is basically the fake you. Excuse me. So, he said your pain body usually is attached to an age, of which the age is usually attached to a traumatic experience. So, let's say something traumatic to you happened when you were 12 years old, your pain body is 12 years old. So you act as a 12-year-old when faced with adversity in a relationship. So going back to what I said earlier when it comes to disrespect in public, that's basically a cry for help of you, either man or woman, basically asking the other person to please help me. I need help. I'm not doing this because I want to. I'm doing this because I'm crying out to you. So I feel as though what black women should do better, again, when speaking about black or wanting to be in a relationship with a black man, is that we have to talk to one another. Like I can't stretch that enough. We have to learn on how to talk with each other, because the way I basically see marriage as someone that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with watching TV. That's basically like, this is your TV partner. Like, do you want a whack TV partner, or a TV partner that you're always arguing with? Is that what you want for the rest of your life? Like, I want to be able to talk to my partner about anything, even if I have a wild ass idea or a wild ass thing, comment or something that I want to bring up or whatever. I expect her to act who she is, but also taking in what I'm saying, maybe disagreeing with me if she disagrees, and then her giving me her insight of why she feels that way. Because I want to be able to talk to you. I want to be able to run things past you. I want to be able to be myself around you, because, if I can't be myself around you, why the hell am I with you in the first place? Like, it makes no sense. Like, we're together for a reason. We're together because you seen something in me that you wanted to get with. I seen something in you that I wanted to get with. There's an issue that we have here, but the one thing that we haven't worked on in this entire relationship is learning on how to talk to one another. Like, I don't understand that at all. Like, it's simple. Simple meaning retarded. It's simple. It's very simple. That we can't learn how to talk to one another. And when I say all the things that I'm saying, I'm saying this in a vice versa type of way. Like, anything that I'm saying can be brought towards a woman or brought towards a man. Either or. Like, it doesn't matter. But I would say that another thing that black women can do better is and this doesn't mean like when I say this, I'm not saying this as a strike against black women, but y'all gotta learn on how to pick the people that you're getting with better. Because it's too many times that it's all of these horror stories that And we hear them all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? I dated this guy and I was with him for 4 years, and come to find out he was gay the entire time. It's like, how the fuck did you not see that? Like, how did you not see that? But another thing I would say that you guys can do better is learn on how to keep our goddamn relationship secrets to yourself. I'm tired of women telling their girlfriends about shit that's going on in the relationship. Now, I said this in countless podcasts that I've done when bringing up relationships, and I really mean this. I really mean this. If you're going to be bringing me up towards to your friends, just know I'm in a relationship with your friend now too. We're all in one big happy relationship now. Since she knows that information, that means you want her to be in this relationship with us. Now, some people will say, well, Marcus, is that how you feel when it comes to family as well? Look, I don't mind you going to your family about stuff because, look, I can't control you going to your family. Can't control you going to your friends. But the one thing that I would just ask you to do, if you are going to be bringing us up, don't do it in a negative light, because then your friend now has some sort of preconceived notion about me, and she doesn't even know who the hell I am. And then, I don't mind your family having a preconceived notion about me, because they're going to be your family whether or not I'm with you or not. You can always choose your friends. So for somebody that you can be friends with today but not friends with tomorrow, you just put your business out there to somebody that you didn't fully understand who they were. So just know, if you're with me, you're going to be telling your girlfriend something. I'm with your girlfriend now. Tell her to move her stuff in the house now. It's only fair. Because as black men, or just men in general, we don't tell our friends about our relationships. Like, y'all know the jokes that black comedians talk about them, getting with a dude, they calling up their homegirl like, girl, what's good, blah, 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 yeah, whatever, right? Or, they dogging girl, he had a small dick, all this. Look, just know, once she knows that information, we're all together now. But another thing that I believe that black women should or can do better is this aggressive shit has gotten out of hand. Like, black women have gotten too masculine and too aggressive to the fact that it's not sexy at all. Now, I don't mind a little bit of aggressiveness. I don't. Like, I find that to be sexy, that you're a little aggressive. But when that's your demeanor all the time, that shit is not sexy at all. Like, it's like, what is your issue? What is your problem? Like, are you okay? Like, do you need to talk to somebody? Like, are you, like, do you need help or something? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I need for you to chill the hell out. And like, it's just became an issue. Like, I don't respect, like, the red pill perspective on things. Like, it's certain things that I can grasp. Like, okay, well, they made a good point with that. But I would say an inkling of what red pill podcasters talk about. Okay, some of it holds weight. Most of it, if not a lot of it, doesn't. and some of it is stolen. A lot of it's stolen information and shit like that they got from like people who's talked about this at nauseum and at length prior before that they're just like nitpicking certain points from. But they do speak about women being aggressive. And as a man, I feel as though that the aggressiveness has gotten to a level that is basically making some women unattractive to where now you got in the black female these black female spaces where they talk about pick-me's and women basically looking down at women who want men to pick them so they can be married and be in a relationship and, you know, be in love and stay in love, have a family, stuff like that. Like, I don't understand like why they feel like that, but I do like look at it as also as a cry for help because they want to be loved just as much as a woman that they're making fun of, and they want the same things that those women want as well. It's just that they have a trauma body that they're dealing, or a pain body that they're dealing with, and whatever happened to them to at whatever time, or maybe they haven't had a good go at relationships and relationships piss them off at the point that each relationship that they're in, they always get their heart broken and stuff like that. Now, look, I can understand that nobody wants to go through that type of trauma all the goddamn time, but you have to look at it through a different lens when you see these women. And it's most women that's coming out now that's basically saying, I don't fucking care about these women calling me a pick-me. Like, I'd rather be a pick-me than a pick-me not. Like I understand both perspective. Well, I don't understand the women who call women pick-me's, but I do understand the women who call those women pick-me nots. And that's even aggressive in the shit that these women talk about. Like, hell, we had one black woman talk about black men to a point to where she's basically calling them bullet bags. Like, goddamn, like, is that how you view us? As just as like the hate was so much towards black men. This is a black woman saying this, and she had a whole corral of women in her comment section always talking about black men being bullet bags and stuff like this. And that's something that I feel as though that they can do better as well. Like, instead of trying to be a pick-me-not, how about being a pick-me? Because there's benefits with being a pick-me. You get, if you pick right, you get to be taken care of. You get to be, you know, there's a marriage in that. There's kids and stability within that. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that wants to hold your ass at night. You know what I mean? Because you know you want to be held. Because a lot of these pick-me-nots, they going home to cold-ass beds at night. Or they laying in cold-ass beds at night. You know what I'm saying? No woman wants to be in a cold-ass bed, lonely by their goddamn selves. No, none. I can't think of one woman who wants to be in a heterosexual woman. Let me say that. A heterosexual woman who doesn't want to be laid up next to a man. I can't think of one. Tracy Ellis Ross. But other than that, it's like, let me quit playing. But yeah, man, that's just a few things I feel as though that black women should do better. Okay, so her other question: what can black women work on? I believe that was one of believe that was one of the other questions she asked.
Black men are bashing each other, I will just delete the video. I have no tolerance for it. I am trying to create a place, a space where Black men and women can talk to each other constructively with open ears and open hearts, and not trying to get out all your emotion and bash, the other person. Like, I'm not going to allow that. This space is for those of us who genuinely want us to progress. So go ahead and let me know in the comments, Black men, what Black women need to work on. How can we?
Okay. What can Black women work on? That's a good question. What can Black women work on? Well, I would say one of them would be the desire for wanting Black men again. Because, Black women have taken the reins of what most Black men have done in the past, and that's date outside their race. Now, there's always a protection amongst men in other races who feel the same way when their women date outside of their race. You see, with white men, Asian men, Middle Eastern men, you think of the culture and the man, they don't want the women of their race dating outside of it. As I spoke about it, was it last week or the week before, or whatever, when it comes to cultural differences. As Black people, we have a different cultural difference here in America than what white people do, than what Asian people, Hispanic, Latino. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different cultural difference. Now, most of these cultures bleed into other cultures, you know what I'm saying, by way of food or language or something like that, which makes America the melting pot that it is. But the one thing that I believe that a lot of people get wrong when Dr. Umar says it, that he wants Black people to be with he wants Black men to be with Black women and vice versa, so we can bring more Black babies into the world. Now, it's all about the future. We can always think about the future when it comes to our children. Now, we always hear these horror stories of these mixed race kids who have issues with having a relationship with either race of what they are. You know what I mean? So instead of, now, I'm not condemning anybody for wanting to date outside their race. I'm just a proponent of somebody who feels as though that you should date inside of it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go off and date someone else in another race, hey, knock yourself out. I won't have any problems with you doing that. That's not something that I should dwell on. Like, I shouldn't be making fun of you. Like, oh, this motherfucker out here dating this cave bitch. Like, nah, I won't say that. Because your relationship is your relationship. Your relationship is your relationship. It should be no reason that I should have an issue with that. So I just feel as though that what Black women should work on, most Black women, is wanting to be with a Black man again. Look, shit is hard out here. I understand. Women want to be taken care of. Some Black men can't. Some Black men don't want to take care of a woman in general. They just want to be, a free person out here. I understand that aspect as well. But the one thing that I want to basically convey here is, we got to get back to self, loving one another, wanting to be with one another. I don't understand why that's so hard, to meet somebody that's in your race and then sharing your, it's not like we're sharing different cultural norms unless either from the island or from Africa. That's a cultural difference that, you know, you'll have with another black person, but, you know, different customs that they might do or whatever when it comes to either holidays or celebrating other holidays that they may have in their culture or whatever. Like, there's all kinds of things that you can learn from somebody that you're with. But at the same time, it's, you know, when having those different cultural norms within the black, you know, as black people, Africans, Caribbeans, or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? When you look at it all across the board, we all act the same way. It's just different cultural differences that will have different customs or whatever. So, so that's one thing I feel as though that black women should work on is wanting to be back with black men again. I should make a hat that says "Make black relationships great again." So another thing that I feel as though that black women can work on is what I said earlier: building their confidence back up. Like, anybody can build you up to where you feel confident, but you got to have the confidence within you, or try to be able to find the confidence within you to want to have, you know, have confidence. This isn't really like a relationship example that I'm about to give, but my nephew, he had you know, he was feeling some type of way about himself because he felt as though that he overthinks stuff. So, you know, I asked him what was up. I'm like, you know, like, why do you feel that way? Like, why do you feel as though that you overthink things? I was like, I don't know. Like, you know, when I get to start to think about something, like, I just dwell on it and I dwell on it, and like, I don't know if it's the right thing that I'm doing. I basically told him, look, feel that way. It's okay to overthink stuff. It's learning the critical thinking aspect of overthinking what you're doing. Now, I told him, why are you overthinking whatever that is, either it's like a project or something that you got going on in school? Like, how do you feel as though that you can use that the energy that you're putting towards overthinking? How can you use the energy that you're using by overthinking to the project or whatever it is that you have to do to get you over that hump? And I shared basically, you know, stuff that I usually go through when I'm starting a new job. Overthink stuff. Are they gonna like me? Is someone gonna have an issue with the way that I learn things? Is there gonna be black people there that I work that's gonna be working there? Am I gonna be around a bunch of white people all day? Like, to the point to where once I get to the job and start training, I use that whole brain power on learning the job to the best of my ability. So I had told him, do the same thing. Like, you shouldn't have to sit there, overthink something, not get an answer from anything that you're doing, and then being left with the pieces from you overthinking something and not being able to sort those pieces out. I was like, use that, have confidence about who you are, what you can do, what you're capable of, and make sure that you're using that energy more often to the task that you have in front of you instead of overthinking it. Because, you know, if you're overthinking it, you're not getting anything done. So going back to that, um when it comes to what black women can do better, is use the energy that you're using to diminish black men. Use it to build them back up. Use it to build them back up, just like these black women right here. Hold on, let me get all the way to the top. Here we go. Amen.
Deserve the most black man. You are fine as hell, and you deserve the most luxurious life you could imagine.
Black man, I love you, I see you, and I want you to win. Black man, you are intelligent, you are strong, and you are courageous, and it's okay to not be okay. Black man, you are valued, you are loved, and you are appreciated.
Black man, it is safe for you to be soft. Black man, you matter.
Black men, you are worthy, and you deserve to be your authentic self.
Black men, we, women of color, love you. We see you. We need you. You are our king. You are there for us. We are there for you. You are seen and you are loved.
Black man, you are powerful, you are strong, and you are loved. Black man, you are beautiful, you are kind, you are powerful, and you are respected. Not only are you valued, but you are treasured as well. And just remember that you are God's gift to this earth. Black man, we love you.
Black man, it is okay to start your healing process. Get the therapy that you need. Talk to someone, talk to a family member, open up. It is okay to open up. Start your healing process.
Shout out to all those black women that did that. I respected that right there. Like, I love that. I love that for the simple fact that it was black women showing solidarity with black men. Like, that's sexy to me. Like, that's sexy to me. Because they showed confidence in what they were saying. They showed a preview of how they conveyed their message to black men. They showed vigor in the words that they were using, especially with the one black woman that said, "You are God's gift to this earth." I've never heard a black woman say that before. I almost brought a tear to my eye by watching that, to be honest. But to hear black women say that we are appreciated, we are loved, why is it that some black women can do that to a black man just in general, just off the cuff? You know, if they see, like, okay, we all understand there's some women out here that have no proof of who they are, and they'll say and do things that would basically have a black man turn their head like, what the fuck is this shit doing? You know, like, Jesus Christ, all the goddamn time when we come out, this is what the fuck we see. Like, why the hell are we dealing with this? So, one thing black women should work on is being just like those black women that I just put up there. All right. So, real quick, I'm gonna take a quick break. It's gonna be like a minute. So sit tight. I'll be back in like a minute and a half. All right. Be right back in just a minute. All right, we are back. So let's get to that one video I showed earlier before we get to the last question. Let's see. Come on, why is it scrolling so damn slow? All right, so here we go.
Men hate disrespect more than we love sex.
I believe that 100%.
I want the sisters out there. I know you got it. I'm gonna say it again because there are a couple of sisters out there who are just getting this. Men hate disrespect more than we love sex. So if we hate disrespect even more than we love sex, how much do you think we love respect?
Right.
I would say men value respect more than anything else. I think we want respect more than what we want money. And that's real. Because if you look at it, respect begets respect. Does it not? Respect is respect is like the Vaseline of a relationship, or let's say the lubricant of a relationship, of any relationship, friendship, you know what I'm saying, family. Respect, because you have to show respect to get respect. So if we're in a relationship but you don't respect the person that you're with, how can you then get respect from the person that you don't respect? It makes no sense whatsoever. So if it makes no sense on that aspect, how's it that we can try and be in a loving relationship with each other? Like, it makes no sense. Because the last question of this is, what can they do, or what can black women do better? Well, one of the things is, respect us. Like, if you work on that first, everything else falls into place. Everything. Because here's the last part to it.
And let me tell you something. I can hear a couple of sisters right now going, well, what if I ain't got nothing to respect him for? Okay, my sister.
Because you know they about to say that.
I can already hear it. What if he disrespect me? First of all, my sis, if he's unworthy of your respect, my question to you is, why are you disrespecting yourself by having him in your life?
Now, what's that, 1:07? It's like 12 more seconds to that, to where he's actually where he says something else to that. Now, here we go, right here.
My question to you is, why are you disrespecting yourself by having him in your life?
Oh, I thought that there was more to it. Anyway, I thought it was more to it. All right, so So what is it that y'all can do better? Like, is there any? Let me check my. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, never mind. Ain't nobody over here either. Got 2 people over here on YouTube. That's good, I guess. But let's be for real though. Was it that black women can do better to then get their potential mate? Be more womanly. Be more womanly. Like, a man likes a soft, dainty woman that they can have as their own and hold and, you know what I'm saying, hug on, kiss on and shit. We love that. Even if, you know what I mean, the most thugged out gangster out there, he wants a soft, dainty woman he can hold on and hug on and kiss on. Even with his thugged out demeanor, he wants that. He wants to have that in his life. Because he's dealing with all these other thugged out niggas all day, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers after him and shit. He wants to be able to come home to his woman, be able to hold her from all that bullshit that he's going through out there. He wants to be able to come home to somebody that's not like that. But then we always have the aspect of those relationships to where motherfuckers is fighting all the time for no goddamn reason. Do I have anything else on this? I think that was it. Well, let me put my last words to this. So, ladies, in order to, or in order for you guys to find the person that you long for, you gotta have respect. You gotta respect the person that you're with, because if you don't respect the person that you're with, then the relationship is no good to begin with. You gotta be able to show that you are ready to be led, because that's important. You got to be able to know that you want to be led by somebody. Now, I will say this: if the leadership that you are under is subpar, then get away from that person, because you don't want somebody that's, you know, kinda an okay leader, or, you know, not the best leader to lead you, because they're just leading you to some bullshit. And, you know what I mean? Like, Dr. King had a quote. Once he found out that everything, all the work that he put in was for nothing. To where he said, I feel as though that I led my people into a burning house. You want to be led into a burning house? Like, do you want your man to say, I just bought us a new house, and then you look at it and it's on fire, and he's like, come on, come inside. Like, you will say to him, I'm not going in there. That house is on fire. Like, why would I go in there with you? Come and look come and look how it's decorated and everything. Come. No, I'm not going in there. I wouldn't even do that if a woman said to him, look, That house right there. Look at it. Let's go in. No, it's on fire. I don't want to die. So, I just wanted to talk about that because I felt as though that was something good to talk about because I feel as though that it's not like it's on both sides of the coin. Black men and black women, you see more black men and women going against each other more than trying to figure out like how can we make this work? How can we get back to, having black relationships that last and, you know, like even in your own personal communities, like how can you get in a relationship where you and your spouse become relationship goals to people younger than you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them looking at celebrities and shit like that, like how can y'all be relationship goals to another couple or whatever? I wanted to get that out today and make sure there was no misunderstandings in what I was saying and stuff like that. I believe I answered every question that the young lady in the video asked. I didn't write anything in that matter of fact, how about we go to some of the comments before we close out? Let's get into, and I'll get into the comments with this video too. So let's get into these comments and let's see what they have to say. Okay, the comments is over here. Rob A, the first comment says, well, to be honest, your post is not inviting black men to respond to your post positively, so maybe you should take it down because in order for anyone to post their he said options, I guess he meant opinions, to post their opinions and you not take it offensively, you have already killed the vibes in my opinion, so remove it, please. Okay, I don't know why he would put that up there, but the person who commented under him says, I'm asking them to post because I want. Hold on. I'm asking them to post because I want to post how they feel, and I don't take anything offensively, and you don't know me personally to say that. Thank you for the comment, sir. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Let's see what someone else had to say on this. Damn, he wrote a whole paragraph, a whole 2 paragraphs. All right, well, let's get into it. So he says, move my cursor out the way. Black women stop raising their daughters to be black women stopped raising their daughters to be wives when they started adopting feminism back in the 60s. Historically, black women were never under a black male patriarchy. It doesn't exist. You are going through the bed because you were black, not because you are a woman. The grandmothers allowed the feminist movement to turn them into 304s and concubines, and that gene was passed down from mother to daughter to granddaughter because in reality the only thing the feminist movement did was show men who the 304s really are. Someone under him writes, this is fact. The movement needed more women, so Gloria Steinem, a former CIA agent and editor of a major magazine, coined the article after civil rights, women's empowerment, and it was the beginning of a direct invitation to the movement. Crazy how some hate facts. Okay, let's go back to the original post. Oh shit. Come on, get me down there. Come on now. All right. Let's see. Let's see what else. Sandman Turo, I guess that's how you said. Toro. Stop competing with men. Embrace your feminine side. Value yourself. Value black men. Leave the thug niggas alone. LOL. Well, I agree. Goddamn shit. Damn, this dude has a whole thing he wants to say. So, let's read it. Some of our women equate provision with a lifestyle of luxury. A man can absolutely take care of his family with a salary under $100,000. Even if even if you make more than him, having a lesser salary does not emasculate him, especially if he's doing what he is called to do as a husband and provider. Ladies, we love our black women. If you choose to choose your dreams, hold on, what do you say, ladies? We love our black women. If you choose to choose your dreams out there in the workforce, by a little means do so. But can some of you please turn that competitive off when you walk through the door? We are not your competition. We're supposed to come together, support one another, and build up our families. We're supposed to add more peace to one another. Hell yeah, man. I like that too. I like that too. Um, how can I go back to the original post? All right. What else we got? Let's listen to what this dude had to say because I listened to his video too.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's like, in my opinion, a lot of people might disagree, but I don't think it's a black woman thing. All the black women I've met have been loving, caring, kind people. You know what I mean? And I got a lot of women in my family, and they all took care of me. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people just, and men and women, black men and women, we look at the attractiveness of somebody, and we skip over the red flags. I think a lot of us just need to choose better flags because we skip over red flags. Think we could change people. When there's literally a green flag right there, it might not be as attractive as the person you find attractive as a red flag, but sometimes we gotta choose that better option if we want a successful, loving relationship. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't think it's.
Well, let me take one aspect of what he said about basically knowing or being trained to know when you see red flags. So, if someone is showing you a lot of red flags, and you're just ignoring them because you might like what he looks like, or you might like that, he makes $130,000 a year and he has a nice car, nice house, or a nice condo or apartment or whatever. If you're looking over all those aspects because you want to get to his money or whatever, you want him to take care of you, but you're basically disrespecting yourself just so you can do that, like, it's no reason for you to be upset that once you're not getting what you want and that person that you're pursuing is basically showing you that he doesn't really give two fucks about you, then, you know, you should be able to know when you see red flags, it's time to get up out of there. And plus, in the beginning too, like in the very, very, very beginning of y'all just, courting each other. Hell, let's bring that back. Let's bring back courting. Let's bring back. I walk a full year with you before I determine if I want to be with you or not. That's what. And court means we're not boyfriend or girlfriend yet. That means I spent a year to get to know you. I know enough about you to where I'm like, I want to start pursuing a relationship with this person. Like, we need to get back into that again. We need to get back into courting, because this whole culture and, the player culture, which I was a part of for many years, I still hold my player card. You know what I'm saying? But we need to get out of that. Like, we really need to get out of that. Like, it's disgusting to a point to where, like, it's not a lot of black couples anymore. Like, more people are finding love outside of their race. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that, what are you finding in the person that you're dating that's outside of your race, that you can't find within your race? Like, that's scary as hell to me. But I like that. I like him saying that, pay attention to red flags. Okay, so someone under him says men can't blame women for nothing that they allow to happen. Okay, I don't really understand what that means, but all right. What is this chart that he has? Diseases? Why is he talking about diseases? Okay, let's see what he's saying here. Some dude named R. Davis says, I think black women can do a better job preparing heart healthy foods given to the given the prevalence of childhood obesity, and the fact that black adults are disproportionately affected by heart disease, hypertension, and diabetes. Women need to reconsider their culinary choices. Instead of constantly making the fire soul food, make some low carb, low salt, he meant sodium, alternatives with the soul food on special occasions to slim kids out and stop brothers from having strokes so frequently, leading to leading causes of death. Okay, he's saying that he wants black women to have better food choices for their families, basically. And then he had that little chart there that showed, I guess, the leading cause of black people, the leading causes of death in black people. Okay, this is rather intriguing. He says, Michael Mad Duck Johnson says, I believe the answer is nothing. To answer this question would be to assume that black male has nothing to work on. If we are imperfect, we cannot expect our women to be imperfect. Okay. Real love and commitment is finding someone whose flaws you can. I hate when people speak in broken fucking sentences. Real love and commitment is finding someone whose flaws you can and are willing accept on both sides. even if a woman changed something, there would be something else to get wrong, and this is the case with us men too. Okay. All right, let's take one more before we move on. Okay, let's get into this one right here. This guy right here. Exclusive Pro. He says, if black women stop looking at black men for pure utility, they will get a lot further. Black men be feeling used. Okay, well, I won't end on that one. Okay, let's take this one. Not a damn thing. We all need to unite against the capitalist structures that keep us divided. Or we can unite in the capitalist structure to start earning money. How about that? The problem is black people don't have enough time because they are working too much and or getting too little to develop meaningful relationships. We need to stop thinking how to better ourselves. Instead, we need to better our representation. But if we okay, this is confusing because he's saying basically, fuck trying to better ourselves. Let's better the reputation first, but we have to better ourselves first to then better our reputation. So I don't understand what the fuck CJ's trying to say here. Anyway, we won't end on that one as well. Let me pick a better one to end on. I hope it ain't nothing wild on here. Okay. All right, let's end on this one. I have no idea what IMO stands for, so I'm not even going to sit here and fake as if I do. But anyway, let's get into it. It's black men who are just too damn soft these days. I've been happily married for 12 years, and not at one point did I had to use the word submit or obedient when referring to my wife, but 99% she gives me what I want and need. Okay, well that's fair. Um, uh, he has broken sentences, or his most of his sentences don't make sense in that post that he made, but I understand. A lot of the red pillars, they always talk about women being obedient and being and they want their woman to submit to them. But these red pillars want something for nothing. They want a woman, but they don't want to take care of her. They want to basically um get with a woman just so that they can dog her out. That's basically what it is. So I would say to that is that him saying that he's been he's been happily married for 12 years. Let's just look at that 12 years that they've been married. Who knows how long? Let's say that they've been together for 15, dated for 3, and then been married for 12. So it had to be a lot of work within that relationship that they had to endure and able to stay together that long. So, we're talking 12 years of marriage. They say the first 5 of those years are the hardest years in marriage. They say after you get over that 5-year hump, everything else is easy. Um, so they've been together for 12, so they got over that 5-year hump. So they've been working at it and doing their thing for the last 7. So we can only applaud them for their marriage. But anyway, guys, that completes the main topic portion of the night. But real quick, where is it? Let me get to this post real fast. Because I came across this video of this little kid, and I was sitting here laughing my ass off because what he was saying was so damn true. Because I felt the same way when I was in school. Listen to him.
Homework is basically school at home. You doing homework at home when you...
So hold on. If you didn't hear that first part, he said homework is basically school at home. So
you
here
really
we go.
Supposed to do stuff at school. Ain't school the place to learn? Home is to come from school, chill, get on your tab to get on game what you want to do. But the teachers want to take like 30 minutes of your time, an hour of your time, just to give you homework. They do this to bother you. I don't know why they do that, but that's teachers. All our kids, put your hands up. Hope for everybody see this video. No more homework. No more homework. Now we out.
Man, spoken by a true kid, man. Kids say the darndest things, man. A young boy tells the truth how he feels about homework. And I know most of us felt that way when we was his age. All we want to do is come home, chill, get on the game, maybe get a juice box, get on the Game Boy or the Sega Game Gear if you had one that ate all 6 of them batteries up within a matter of 15 minutes. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm just saying, like, that's how I felt about homework when I was his age. I'm like, damn, yo, like, for real? Like, I can't just chill when I get home? Like, the only times we didn't have homework was on Fridays, unless we had a project when I was in elementary school. Only time I had to do homework on a Friday was if we had like a project to do, like a little something that we learned, and we had to get like the I forgot what that thing's called, the big cardboard that you put like shit on for projects or whatever. Poster board. Like, other than that, Fridays we never had homework. We only had homework between Mondays and Thursdays. And the amount of homework that they was given at when I was in elementary school, you would have thought we was in college. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I remember I had to write a 2-page paper on Christopher Columbus. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, I don't have time for this. I got kickball tournaments to get to. Like, come on now. Like, I want to play some football and some basketball outside. I want to play hide, go seek, or, from the hood, hide, go get it. Or hot belt, or some people will call it, I know in New York they call it, hot peas and butter. I guess that's what they would call it. But hot belt was basically, if anybody ever played the game, is, well, we call it hot belt from where I'm from. So basically, hot belt is It's a game where someone gets a belt and then you hide it somewhere. So there's someone that's it. So the person that's it has to hide the belt somewhere. Somewhere outside or whatever. And everyone who has to go and find the belt, they're in an area somewhere away from where the person's hiding the belt. And so the person who hides the belt, then, once they get a spot, they come back around and they scream, hot belt, hot belt. So everybody comes and they go to look for the belt. So you, as the person that's it, has to tell the people if they're hot or if they're cold. So if someone starts getting hot, you like, you tell one of your buddies or whoever, the neighborhood kids that you live around, so-and-so's getting hotter, so-and-so's getting hot, oh shit, then they find the belt, then you have to run to base. If you get hit with the belt, then you become it, and then you have to go and find the belt. I mean, you have to go and hide the belt so everyone else can find it, and the game just keeps revolving around. The one people that I usually hated playing that game with was people who played like football or whatever, because they would never get hit. Because, they're always running all the damn time, so it's like, we'll never get them. Or they will always get everybody else or whatever. So, yeah. I stand in solidarity with this young kid. Everybody put your fist up and say, no more homework. No more homework. All right, y'all, that was the real quick portion of the show. Now, let's get to something, or let's get to the random topics portion. So, the random topics portion overview for tonight is, let me tell my bros about the Drew Sci-Fi. Drew Sci-Fi. Drew Sci-Fi. So, Druski made fun of the wrong fraternity. I don't know if you guys seen that video. A young woman lies about a young man giving her h.i.v. So, let's get to this Druski thing. So, I have an article that I will be reading to you guys, a short article, but I will be getting to many videos about this. But, should I do this on here or should I do this on YouTube? I'll do this on YouTube because I think I got everything from here. So, let's move on to YouTube. All right. Let me find the video as well. Or I might have to go back. Yeah, let me go back. I can't go back. Okay, I can't go back. Cool. Because there's some things I gotta situate on here, so give me a second. Alright. So if you guys haven't seen this video of Druski making fun of the old bros, nigga, look, before I get into it, no disrespect to any member in Omega Psi-Phi. Like, I don't, I have no personal dealings with y'all's organization, but y'all gonna get these jokes. I just want y'all to know this. Y'all gonna get these jokes. All right? You might see me throw the hooks up. Y'all might see me, bark in this. Hey, put me on purple alert. Just know, gonna run up, say something to me. disrespectful, the only way I'll take that disrespect is if you got your gun on you. I just tell you that right now. All right, I'm just telling you that right now. Now, here we go with Druski's video.
What the hell?
Hold on, I can't play that. You got, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to get copyright strike. Oh fuck it.
Hey. That's something. Well, you still got it, don't you? Yeah, you still got it. 16 cash flow. My birthday is 79. Yeah, you know I played 82. 82? What year you played? Shit, in the 80s. Yeah. Yes, sir. I can't do all that.
I'm gonna get a copyright strike like a motherfucker.
I'll talk to you now. We'll talk. We'll chat. All right.
So I guess I guess the guy he was talking to might have been a Q dog. I'm not sure. So, but Druski, if you ever watch Druski's videos, it seems as though when he does his videos, as if he does research for whatever character he's about to play or whatever in his skits.
Man, I'll tell you, go out of here, you make a left down. Hello. Then it's gonna go off to the right there. You're gonna see a sign that tell you another.
But I'm still. Ain't that like an old man to give you direction? What you gonna do? You gonna see a McDonald's on your right. When you get to that McDonald's, you're gonna make a left, and then you're gonna go down that road for about 2 miles. Is it 2 miles? Yeah, it's about 2 miles. But it's 2 miles, right? You're gonna go down there about 2 miles, and then you're gonna see a Dairy Queen, or what the hell, Dairy Queen. You're gonna see a Dairy Queen queen. Once you hit that Dairy Queen, you're gonna make a left, and then once you make that left, you're gonna make an immediate right, and then you're gonna be right where you need to be at. All right, brother. I
bet another short way. I ain't go off about 2 miles down there, and then it's a little dirt. Put the thing out.
Get that like an old player.
Save it under your name. How old are you? I'm a good time.
Just like an old nigga, man. Well, yeah. Okay, so here's the article from... I can't make up the article. Clutch Points. So, the article title is Druski's Omega Sci-Fi inspired skit sparks mixed reactions. So, we get to the nitty-gritty. Famed comedian Druski has drawn very mixed reactions to his newest skit portraying an older member of Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated. The viral comedian posted the video on the afternoon of September. I'm sorry, the afternoon of Saturday, January 6th, 2004, on his social media platforms with the caption, them old heads that's trying to keep up and stay hip. All right. So I believe I can take this down, but to the members of Omega Sci-Fi, in the video, Druski is seen throwing up the hooks. That's this right here, throwing up the hooks. Or you'll see this, or you'll see motherfuckers in pictures like this. You might see motherfuckers like that. You know what I mean? But with their tongue out, taking pictures, whatever. You know what I mean? What else? What is this saying? Throwing up the hooks. And other things typically linked to the fraternity. Despite attending Georgia Gwinnett College in Georgia Southern during his time in college, Druski appears to not be a member of the organization. Members of Omega Psi Phi has taken to Druski's social media accounts to express their displeasure. So, this is where this video comes in. Here we go.
Lusky, Druski, whoever your name is. Hey, boy, look here, man. We don't play like that. Oh, no, I'm a real cute dog, bro. I don't play like that. All that throwing up the hooks and barking and making jokes for the IG, getting your likes up. Hey, my dog, you got enough followers. You got enough friends. You got enough commercials, my dog. But we don't play like that. I don't know who you been hanging with. I don't know who you been talking to. I mean, I don't know if you got a new cute dog friend that just crossed yesterday or something. He don't know what the hell going on because, you know, they really ain't pledging no more and shit. So I'm going to tell you, boy, I pledged, sir. I pledged in 2005, my dog. I pledged.
He's that aggressive, everybody, because he got the wood, basically. He got beat the fuck down, basically. What they call it, either a member through paper or you was made. Made basically meaning that you got your ass whooped, basically is what that means.
In 2005, down to 20 years ago, boy, I was online for about a year and a half, boy, $10. Mighty Upsilon Silver, Folk Valley State. Yeah, real HBCU, yeah, $10. That's me. Yeah, I do this in real life. 12 brands on me for a reason. You hear me? I don't play like that, boy. All your LOLs and you laughing my ass off and the ga. I'm a comedian too. I tell jokes too. I'ma see you a bit, boy. I'ma see you. And I'ma stand on business. That's it.
I don't think you'll see him because Druski does arenas, doesn't he? I don't think Druski does comedy clubs. But if you're so happen to be in the same city that he's in, I'll show you guys another video of how they act when they interact with motherfuckers that aren't a part of the organization. Here we go.
Ain't business you keep on talking about in all your videos and all this, standing on business. We finna see how much business your fat ass standing on when I see you. We got to go to the grass, my boy. We got to, boy. That's on me and the shield. You hear me? I don't play.
Are you in fighting shape, sir? A lot of threats going around in this video. Anybody who don't know what fighting shape means basically means that, you know, niggas is yoked and they ready for whatever, basically, is what that means.
Play like that. We don't play like that. I'm a comedian, like I told you. I got jokes too. Why did Druski cross the road? Because if
So why didn't you use your jokes when you did this video? Anyway, I'm thinking too much.
That ass were running from me. That's why you crossed the road. Now we finna see how many LOLs you get on this one, friend. Yeah. It's time to stand on business cues. Yeah, y'all get too nice. You out here with your Adidas pants on. You new cues wearing Adidas pants, you're dancing, line dancing. You ain't even hopping no more. You better get some dog in you. I don't know who pledging y'all. I don't know what you're doing, man. But look here, we pledge around these parts. All that signing your papers, getting online because your dad that cute. Oh, that got to stop, Q. Y'all too nice. You got to bring them camouflage pants back.
Yeah, but I thought since you're a legacy, I thought they treat you worse than motherfuckers who didn't know about the organization to begin with. Ain't that what happens? Now, I'm not speaking from experience. I'm speaking through research. So, you know, from the intel that I got was basically that when you're a legacy in these organizations, either one of the 9, doesn't really matter, that you get treated the worst because, you know, they don't care that your grandfather pledged or your uncle or your dad or you had a cousin that pledged or whatever. They don't care. They gonna show you if the person gets made instead of through paper. If they get made, then from what I've gathered, that they treat them worse than the people who, you know, don't know about the organization either someone from the frat encouraged them to pledge, and then whatever. Like that's what I gathered from it, but I could be wrong.
Let these folks know that we means business. They taking the frat for a joke, and we ain't no joke. No, we barking around here. Hey!
All right, so that was his depiction of how he felt about what Druski did. I'm saying I understand the frustration, him saying that motherfuckers taking it for a joke, but it's like to people who aren't a part of the organization, and let's just say a snot-nosed kid that's just coming to college. They seeing y'all first day of school, y'all on the yard, and y'all, strolling, hopping, and whatever, right? Stepping or whatever. Some people might see that as hilarious because y'all hopping up and down and barking and shit, and they gonna say they saying to the other people or snot-nosed kids just coming into college not knowing anything about the Divine Nine, they gonna talk amongst themselves like these niggas is corny. Like that's what they gonna say. Like that's exactly what they gonna say. They gonna say these niggas is corny. Like why are they hopping up and down and barking like as if that they're dogs or something? Like I'm not saying that that's what I think. I'm just saying that's what these kids just getting to college might think about y'all's organization. But anyway, a comment from FAMU alums and notable personal trainer Roger Two-Fit on the original Instagram post of the video said, "Nah, this ain't it. What you have done? What have you done for the youth of the city of Tallahassee? What impact have you brought to the highest of seven hills? Don't ride off the hard work of Upsilon Psi, 91 years of service to 91 years of service to use for content. Bro, this ain't it. I have yet to see Druski name appear on a single thing regarding Tallahassee, Florida. This is disrespectful to myself and to my entire brotherhood at FAMU. Take this video down and use another idea. Use another idea from the content bank." All right, he didn't really make too much sense with that last part. Someone else says, King underscore K18 says, who is a member of Omega Psi Phi and serves as the 13th minister, Johnson C. Smith University, commented on HBCU Pulse Instagram's report of the story and said, I personally don't agree with the simply God damn it. I personally don't agree with it simply because he is not a member. All aspects of his other comedic ventures are hilarious, but seeing as he isn't associated with any organization in any capacity, this is not comedic. Mind you, I don't find it funny when anyone who's not a member of the organizations does anything like this, even when it comes to other organizations. However, several people believe that it's just a joke and Druski is within his boundaries as a comedian to satirize the organization. Well, come on, y'all. Look, I know y'all are serious about the organization that you guys represent and the four principles that you guys have, which is uplift, manhood, perseverance, and scholarship. But it's like, come on, yo. Like, y'all can't sit back and laugh at some of this shit because y'all know just as well as we know as regular GDIs, goddamn individuals, that it is those old Qs that be acting like this. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I've seen countless times, even my own family who have pledged, when Atomic Dog comes on, when we're at either a family reunion or something like that, they old asses out there still trying to get it. That's exactly what he was trying to convey. Now I understand y'all sensitivity to it because y'all, y'all do shit for the communities that y'all serve in whatever city that y'all in. I understand that. That's cool. But y'all don't think that after all y'all been through, y'all sing it y'allself before every probate when y'all are together for fellowship and all that. Why were we treated so bad? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Like, y'all was treated so bad that y'all can't look at this and be like, now that shit's funny. And then have fellowship with your brothers and then be like, y'all remember when we was blah, 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 and this, and that, and then this happened, and that brought us closer together. Like, come on, yo. Like, this should spark some sort of togetherness. Like, y'all should be coming closer together than what y'all already been. Because y'all know those cues as well that do the same bullshit that Druski was doing in the goddamn video. You know what I mean? So it's like, just cut it out, yo. Like, it's not even that damn serious. Cut that shit out. Many commenters on both Druski's original Instagram post of the video as well as HBCU Pulse Instagram share this sentiment. This is hilarious. SNS, I don't know what that stands for. People die every day. Have a laugh. People do die every day. And let's put in perspective this. A pledge. Robert J. Bazile died of a heart attack after weeks of beatings and physical exertion at the bequest of a chapter which claimed it had a connection with a national black fraternity. That was y'all. Whatever chapter it was, that was y'all. So just chill out. Like, it's not that serious. Chill out. If you count how many times he did the bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, it's only in a quarter of the damn video. Y'all got butthurt because he threw the hooks up. You know what I mean? He out there stepping, he barking. But come on, y'all, that's what y'all do. So y'all are upset because he basically he basically showed y'all what y'all do. But as an older black man who's still trying to get it, he's still trying to stay hip and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just stop. Okay, now, what else? People die every day, have a laugh. Commented Sparks the DJ. Y'all remember when people could laugh and just enjoy comedy? Commented, try being savage. Was the person who said that at Try Being Savage. Only time will tell if Druski will respond to the backlash or take the post down, but the video has added even more intrigue to an already interesting start of 2024. Yeah, but it's like, to me, when I saw that video, I was like, my first reaction was this: Druski fucked up. Like, that was the first thing that I said to myself. I said, Druski fucked up. Like, he doesn't know or he doesn't understand the amount of how much he fucked up. But then I was like, no big deal. Because if they can't see this and laugh at it, because that's how those old Qs act, because I have old Qs in my family that act just the same way, I'm like, okay, cool. But now, their arguments might be, well, he's not a part of the organization. He shouldn't be doing that because he's not showing that he has respect for our organization. Look, I done threw up the hooks. I done barked a few times. I still respect y'all's organization for whatever the hell it is that you guys do. I believe if I would have went to college, I might have, maybe, not saying that I would have, but I might have tried to pledge Q. Since I have Qs in my family, I would have just went to them and asked them, what is it that I'll have to endure when pledging this frat? If they wouldn't have told me all of the sweet details I would have needed, such as motherfuckers being hazed and then dying and collapsing from exhaustion or just being beat in general. I watched a movie last month called Burning Sands, which is directed by a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Now, some people said of the reaction videos that I've watched who are a part of the Divine Nine, most of them said he got a lot of things correct. Some things were over dramatized, but he did show what the underground was about. And then, I already knew about the underground, like, because for legal purposes, these fraternities and sororities have to say, when they say, yes, I am a member of fill in whatever fraternity or sorority, and we are a non-hazing organization. That's for legal purposes, everybody. Because they know that there are personal gripes about their organization when it comes to people who pledge who then come up dead. And also, not only that was shown in the movie of the person who was a part of Omega Psi Phi. So I don't know how true it is when it comes to people who died in these Hell Week and Hell Night, which is the last night of Hell Week. What they showed on Hell Night was in the movie. I should make that clear. In the movie, the director depicted when they was going through Hell Night is them being them taking wood or being paddled, them taking physical abuse by their fraternity brothers or future fraternity brothers, hitting them on their torso or whatever, like hitting them, like punching them and smacking them real hard on their torso, making them eat dog food, hitting on them to a point to where, and the director would have never put this in the movie if he didn't know that it was true, and that there's various news reports that you can look up online of people who pledge fraternities or sororities who have died. There's countless news reports about people dying either through with the white fraternities or sororities through the hazing acts of having someone drink a handle of whiskey. Okay, so you make somebody, which ain't a handle, a gallon of alcohol. So you making somebody drink in a gallon of alcohol in an hour. That's alcohol poisoning to begin with. To the point to where they have a cardiac arrest and then they die. Or to the point of where Robert J. Bazile, I think that's how you would say his last name, Bazile, died from physical exertion and beatings. He had a heart attack for that. Because they're making them stay up all hours of the night so they can wait for a call to do something for one of their big brothers or something like that. And they're waiting for the call with their other line brothers. And it's like, are y'all serious? Like, these kids got to get up in the morning so they can get to class. But you make them stay up all hours of the night just so that they can maybe receive a call from one of you guys, either pick you up from somewhere or to get instructions for something or whatever, or to paddle them some more, or have them take wood, to get in the cut and take wood. To the point where it was another movie I watched. I forgot what that movie was called. Let me get the title of the movie for you guys. The title of the movie is He Ain't Heavy, Pledging Underground, the film. So basically, people, if you guys don't know what the underground is, I'm only going to say what I understand what the underground is. It's basically underground pledging, because basically, I believe certain organizations don't allow pledging or don't allow hazing. Well, let's not say allow hazing. They have a blind eye towards hazing. What they don't see never happens to them, or what they don't see never happens, or whatever. So you get these organizations that say, for legal purposes, that we don't tolerate hazing in any shape or form whatsoever. But once a chapter is found out by way of being caught hazing a pledge, they then suspend their chapter and then give whatever responsibility to another chapter, to where those members who was a part of the chapter at whatever college that they was at move and go to whatever college that their responsibilities was given to. So basically, the underground to me is y'all hazing motherfuckers, having them drink shit, or eat dog food, or eat somebody else's shit, or whatever the fuck, breaking them down just so that they can build them back up. What are y'all, the fucking military? Now, I will say this. I know I just said if I would have went to college, I probably would have pledged. If I probably would have, not saying that I would have. But it's one thing you can't do to me. You can't just be hitting on me. I give a fuck how y'all see y'all's traditions. Y'all just can't be hitting on me and just thinking that it's cool. Like, we gonna get into a fight. Just saying, we gonna get into a fight. I don't give a fuck if I am pledging it online. Soon as you hit me, we fighting. I don't give a fuck how many of y'all are in the underground or whatever. Hell, you saw in Burning Sands in the beginning of the movie. So I believe something was asked of one of the brothers. One of the guys wanted to take the responsibility. The big brother told him to drop and give him 10 or whatever, or 20 or whatever, to the point of where whatever he said to him, and he was doing, and the pledge was doing his push-ups. The big brother then kicks the motherfucker in the ribs like several times, to the point of where the pledge almost collapses because of the pain that he has, because he had broken ribs, or he did collapse, I should say, because of physical exertion. The nigga was tired, but I don't know shit because I'm not in none of these organizations. I'm only speaking on what I've heard through videos, what I've read in articles and shit. I don't know nothing. But just know, if y'all run up, brandish your firearm in front of me, please, so I can then act accordingly. Because there ain't gonna be too much loud talking around me if y'all ain't got y'all gun. I'm just saying that right now. I'll throw the hooks, I'll bark in front of y'all. Ain't a damn thing y'all gonna do unless y'all got a gun. Just saying. I'm afraid of no man unless he has a gun. And that's on frat, nigga. It's like that. But okay, so let's get into this. This is the only reason why I said what I just said. So if they catch Druski, this is what's gonna happen.
Submitting this video to humbly apologize for my fraudulent use of the organizational name, and also false representation of the organization. I have been exposed in my activities. With that being said, I want to give you my most heartfelt apologies, and I sincerely hope to
apologize for my misrepresentation and false pretense. I have not, nor have ever been a member of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity.
What's up, bros? It's HP the Revenge Q, sitting here with Mr. John Williams, Mr. Wilson. Go ahead and talk to the bros.
Just turning on myself in. Definitely not a Q. Turning on myself in and didn't mean to cause you guys no harm. I really, really apologize. I'm not going to say I was misleading. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Show me what you got over here.
Do y'all see the confusion in my face right now? Okay, so a brother decided he liked what the Omega Psi Phi Letterman jacket looked like. I don't know what else he had in there, but it looks like he had a Letterman jacket that he's about to pull out. And whatever other memorabilia he might have or apparel. But did you see how that nigga was sitting there when the dude was saying what he was saying? I'm at 107 now, so I'm going back six seconds. Hold on. Do you see how humble this nigga look? This a grown-ass man who got his goddamn jacket taken off of him. Who knows how cold it is where he's at? Don't know. I don't care. But a grown man walked up to him, which they're supposed to do. They need to know if you are representing their organization in the best way possible at their standards. I understand that. But a grown man walks up to you and says, "Hey, what'd you pledge?" And then, he probably was dumbfounded. Pledge? Are you a part of Omega Psi Phi? No, sir. Well, I need you to give me that jacket. You can't be representing my frat if you haven't went through the processes of becoming an Omega man. It is approximately 24 degrees where I'm at right now. And let's say I had a Omega hoodie on, Letterman's jacket, whatever. Or if I had a shirt on, this nigga went to go and grab for my shirt to rip it off of me. Does he think I'm just gonna just sit there and allow him to rip my shirt that I paid my money for? I give a damn what it has across the across my chest. It could say Nike for all I care. I'm pretty sure ain't no goddamn Nike executives ripping Nike shirts off of motherfuckers who they think isn't suitable enough to wear their apparel. So to let a motherfucker who let another grown man his age whoop his ass, you how would I look if I let another grown man who let another grown man his age whoop his ass take something off me? I'm just gonna take you through hell night again. It's gonna be approximately about a good 30 seconds. Just saying. And I ain't playing tough or whatever. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. Disrespect is one thing that I don't take well. Now, you can ask for it nicely, and I'll let you know, or I'll ask you where should I send it to. But ain't gonna be no grabbing, ain't gonna be no gotta come up off that, ain't gonna be no you ain't part of this, so you know what I'm saying, I need you to take that off. Nah, dog, we in public. I'm chilling. I'm doing my thing. I'm just hanging out. I ain't doing nothing nefarious. I represent something more sophisticated than Omega Psi Phi. So, you know, I'm only doing this to boot y'all up, to be honest. Like, I'm not saying this to be cocky. I'm just saying I'm wearing this so I could bring awareness to y'all's fraternity. Because I feel as though that y'all's fraternity is the best fraternity in all of the Divine Nine. But there ain't gonna be no loud talking around me. Just saying. Hell, let one of my family members get it from me so they can send it to y'all. Pretty sure y'all know them. I don't know what schools they went to, but you know what I'm saying? I'll get in contact with them and I'll let them know, hey, I'm going to be coming over and bringing some stuff over to you. You know what I'm saying? Send it to your frat or whatever, you know what I mean? So we can get this case closed. But ain't going to be no loud talking. I'm just going to let y'all know that now. Unless you got your gun tucked on you and you can show me that you got your gun, that's the only time you can loud talk me. Just saying.
Definitely not a cue.
Where was that?
All right. So, bruhs, I got everything, and this matter is officially closed.
I want to say to you all, I do apologize. I am not a member of Omega Psi Phi. I apologize for the mishap or any misunderstanding. Again, this will never happen again. You won't have to hear about this no more. Again, I do apologize. And thanks, Mr. A.O.
And only thing I want to know is, what did these guys do? Like, was they on social media repping Q, or was they... Hold on. Sidebar. Where the hell do y'all get Q from? That's all I want to know. Omega Psi Phi, okay, I really don't see where the Q comes from, but, you know, that's not for me to know, right? Because I'm not a part of y'all's organization. But I'm just asking a general question. That's all.
Files for reaching out to me, and so we can rectify the situation. Thank you, sir.
This is Brother Eric Davies, Ace 2006 Delta Chi UMass Amherst, where the bras are still the bras. I'm here at work, just ran into a perpetrator in the lobby of my job. His name is Philip King James.
That nigga already in violation. How you at your job and you disrespecting your job for your organization, of which your organization got you? So let's say it was a confrontation. Let's just take it there real fast. Let's just say it was a confrontation between what's his name again? 155. 155.
He's Ace 2006.
Okay, his line name is Ace. I say 155. So his line name is Ace. So let's say Ace Dog. He, got into an altercation with the guy at his job, which he was already in violation. What do you think your job is going to do if you get into an altercation with, I don't know what that looks like. Looks like he's probably at a hospital, maybe a nursing home. Who knows? But you bringing hood shit to a place of business? I guess that makes sense.
He lives in the Loganville, Georgia area, which is in the Atlanta, Georgia area. He had on this sweatshirt. He was
Wait a minute, how do you know where he lives? He could have been just passing through. He probably got family members that live in, was it Logansville, Georgia, or whatever?
Name in 2003, New Side, Virginia State University.
New Side?
He came back in the building. I said, we need to talk about that sweatshirt, see what we know. Upon interrogation, I told him the gig was up. You're not a bruh. I already did a name search while you went to your car. I went to the New Side.
Of which, if you guys in any of these organizations, you can go onto their websites. It's a I think if you drop the sidebar, it has what's it, membership or whatever. I think if you hit that link on any of them, they have 3 sections: active members, suspended members, and disassociated members. So you can look, like he did. He probably has an account for his organization that he's a part of. He probably went into his account, went to whatever school that he said. I don't know how it's tiered or whatever, or how it's separated. He probably looked up what did he say, spring line, fall line of 2003. Probably looked that up, saw that he wasn't a part of it, and then he went to business. He did what he was supposed to do, which I'm not faulting him for doing that. That's what he's supposed to do. Then hell, but just know he's in violation though. Like, he's doing this bullshit at work.
Side, history page with the lines. He's not on the 03 line, which he said there was only 4 on. He gave me the story where he was at Valdosta State. I asked him why did he pledge at TD Square. A lot of my homeboys pledged there as well. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. So at the end of the day, what I was able to get from him was a letter which states, I, Philip King James, I am...
Bruh. A letter. A letter.
Not a member of Omega Psi Phi. I am sorry.
Now, look, as GDIs, this is what we see you guys as. This, not me personally, but other GDIs who either never pledged, who never went to college. You know what I mean? This is how most of us see y'all. This is the goofy shit that we think that y'all do. So, y'all can't fault us for this. But for the ones that's being represented here, who's doing apology videos, sending apology letters and shit like that, they probably hold y'all's organization to a high standard that they wish that they were in. That's probably, why these niggas are checking them, because you ain't been a part of this, so why are you representing something you never was a part of? And then, they probably look at it as like, I like what they represent. So I feel as though that, to help their organization out, I don't even know if they get the money for the merchandise that they sell, but I believe it's like vendors that sell their shit or something. I don't know. But But yeah, it's like, come on now, like, but just for y'all to for Omega Psi-Phi and any other Divine Nine organization, this is what most of us see y'all as a joke, basically. Just look at this guy.
Every single one of y'all. That is something I was drunk, but it was something I would never do sober. I got too much love and respect for the organization to do something like that. It's in my heart. I just want to apologize to every single one of y'all, and I just want to make this right.
Daquan Adams. What's your name? Daquan Adams. You went to school in South Carolina State? South Carolina State. That's school I attend, yes. But you, right now you prepping right now. No? You say you the accused. I apologize. Whoever, no, I just apologize. Sir, I apologize. I apologize to whoever I messed up on. If you ever, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat your ass. Yes, sir.
Or that. Let's play that again.
Daquan Adams. You went to school in South Carolina State? South Carolina State. I attend, yes. But you, right now you prepping right now. No? You say you the accused. I apologize. Whoever, no, I just apologize. Sir, I apologize. I apologize to whoever I messed up on. If you ever, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat your ass. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I apologize to the South Carolina State youth. I apologize to the South Carolina what now? South Carolina State youth. South Carolina State. I apologize to y'all. You apologize? I apologize. What's your name again? It won't ever happen again. Daquan Adams. Daquan what? Daquan Adams. Where you from? Batesburg, Leesville, South Carolina. And you lie again, but you gonna beat your ass, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all hear all that loud talking? Ain't no loud talking with me. I don't play all that loud talking, especially to another man from another man. Like, is you crazy, nigga? Better be in fighting shape talking to me like this, cause there's gonna be some smoke in the city. God damn it! Like, I ain't even fucking around. Like, a lot of these, like, and I understand the hostility. I understand it, but it's this way of doing it, and then there's the other way of doing it. I have no more to say about this other than that has been this part of the random topics portion of tonight. Let's get into the next one. All right, so I get this article from News what? News Steffi says, or no, I'm sorry, Newsbreak, but the article is from Steffi Says. And the title of the article is Viral St. Augustine Student After Being Accused Knowingly Infecting Another Student with HIV. Now, since I'm pressed with time, I won't read this entire read this entire article. But if you guys saw this was very depressing because where the hell's my mouse? Oh, here it goes. This was very, like, it was scary because first it goes viral that a guy just out here just having sex with people and he has HIV, and then it hits Twitter, Instagram, and then people on there was getting at the dude and going at him, and then the outcome of it was basically a good outcome. So, a recent viral story of alleged infatuation, infection, and ill intent circulated around Facebook before gaining national recognition on or around January 7th, 2024. A woman named Rachel whose last name wasn't revealed, took to Facebook to expose Jonathan Haynes, a student at St. Augustine's University in North Carolina, for allegedly knowingly transmitting HIV to her. She reported to social media that she and her family were seeking legal action against him. She also claimed that the local health department was full of women that he had sexually encounters with and possibly infected. A DM was displayed claiming to be for another female in the story that encouraged her to speak the truth, claiming that he did it to me too. The Facebook post included a status from a Instagram page, Jonathan Haynes, along with photos of text messages, screenshots to corroborate the allegations made against him. The status read as pictured below. So let me get you guys some of the pictures. So I believe this was on one of the Instagram pages. A woman accused Jonathan Haynes of giving her HIV with screenshots of him admitting it. So here's a I need to blow this up. There's an Instagram story, and the girl says, "Hi, my name is Rachel. I attend St. Augustine's in Raleigh. I met Jonathan roughly October. I was a virgin, which means he took my virginity. Me and him had unprotected sex, and I found out I'm HIV positive. Full-blown AIDS." That's where she fucked up. I told him about it, and he just blocked me. He admitted to giving it to me, but I feel like there needs to be serious consequences. He gave me AIDS, and I need everyone to be aware. It's a shame that I had to be the example, but it is what it is. He stays on campus, also at 1315 Oakwood Ave. Please be aware. This is what she wrote. So here are some of the text messages that was exchanged. So she says, "I got back my results. I'm sure you already know what I'm about to ask. How long did you know? Nah, I really apologize. Jonathan, how could you do this to me? My life is done. I just couldn't pass up on you. I wanted you so bad, man. I really apologize. I wish it would have never gotten this far. I'm so hurt. I can't forgive you." So he says, "I've had HIV for about 7 months now. I'm so sorry," with the heartbreak emoji. "We planned a future. Please forgive me." And she goes, 7 months? All right, let's go to the next text message. "You crossed the line. She raised a beast." I guess that was out of context. So I guess everybody will have HIV. "You just happy giving it out? I'm so sick to my stomach. At 24 years old, my life is done. Listen, I just love you. How do I tell my parents this? Why can't you see that you don't? Because you infected me just so I don't leave you. It was for a great cause. I want hold on. It was for a great cause. I want you in my life forever." That's wild. That's the most fucked up shit I've ever heard. That is one of the most fucked up things I've ever heard too. God damn. It's for a good cause. Nigga, what? I don't believe there's any more text messages other than that. Okay, let's get back to the article. Following the initial written status came a thread of photos where Jonathan is supposedly communicating that he was aware of his HIV status before the two had intercourse. The texts showed an alleged apologetic Haynes, but stood firm on the fact that he made a conscious decision to transmit the virus. Other screenshots, other screenshot messages showed that he allegedly contracted the virus from a female student on campus, which that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? All them dirty motherfuckers is passing shit to each other. Like it's common. That's wild that I just said that is common. But anyway, let's keep going. Okay. Showing the alleged virus female on campus. The message also revealed that he chose to make this decision for a good cause and suggested that she shouldn't disclose this information to her parents. The entire thread of screenshots can be found here. So, okay, I read that already. To no surprise, the post circulated rapidly across Facebook with over 900 shares, thousands of comments, and just as many opinions. Several women, names have been omitted for privacy, created posts for awareness and urging people to get tested. Some caption, so this is one person by the name of J5B or JT, says this is very disturbing. Hashtag repost. Ladies, please be careful. A 24-year-old woman named Rachel exposed this man, Jonathan Hayes, for knowingly giving her HIV. He attends St. Augustine University in Raleigh, but he is from a request. What did I say? He frequents Charlotte. Share this to spread awareness. His Instagram is, and I just said the Instagram, which is J5B, and well, that's his Instagram, Jonathan Hayes's. But the person who wrote it was J2. All right, so moving on. For some, the story just wasn't calculating. Questions began to be raised like, how could she progress from HIV to AIDS so quickly? Because it doesn't work like that. For anybody who's watching, if you get HIV from somebody, it doesn't mean that you automatically get AIDS. It's a process. All right. Number two, the second question was, what symptoms prompted her to go and get tested? The third question was, where's the proof that she is positive if he blocked her? I don't think that has anything to do with it, but anyway. If he blocked her, this is the fourth question. If he blocked her, how was she still responding? I wrote a Facebook status. So this person writes, after seeing what he said, some things aren't adding up. The girl never posted her test results, proving that she tested positive. Tested positive. Personally, if somebody gave me something like that and I chose to expose them, I'm providing any and all evidence. I'm going to make it fucking hard for people to say I am lying about something so serious. Another thing that is being thrown out there, the woman in question, allegedly in parentheses, edited Jonathan Hayes' actual phone number onto another contact to make it look like he's the one texting her. So what we have here is someone who's fucking around with somebody's life. That's what we're doing. But I wonder what for. You know, like why would she do that? Why would she do that? All right, so moving on. Needless to say, following this spontaneous viral post, Jonathan's life changed in the worst way. In the blink of an eye, Facebook users wasted no time locating his page and adding comments to heckle the young man. Status from years ago resurfaced with jokes, remarks, and opinions in the comments section. There was also comments on Newsbreak video. His Facebook page, Jay Haynes, was attacked by spectators and those who believed that Rachel was being honest in her post. No one seemed to believe that she would have a reason to lie, especially about such life-altering diagnosis. So I won't read the rest. I think we got the gist of it, but um, it's a portion in here where he shares his results. But before we go there, let's go over a few more pictures that I have about this, and then we'll get into the symptoms of what you'll be that you'll have once you catch HIV, and then we'll get into the video of him showing his results. So, this is him saying all of this is a lie. This girl bashing my name on the internet because I didn't want to deal with her anymore. So she went and made a fake profile of me and made a fake story. She even changed the contact name as my actual number to make it look like that's me texting, but it's not me. All right. So this is his results right here. Let me blow that all the way up. This is Jay's results, and chlamydia, gonorrhea, not detected. Hepatitis A, normal. Hepatitis B, normal. Hepatitis C, normal. Herpes type 1, normal. Herpes type 2, normal. HIV 1 and 2 antibodies, fourth generation, normal. And syphilis, normal. So those are his results. What else I got on this? So this is the girl, or is this the girl? Oh, I'm sorry. This is the girl with the fake page making a response of what's all going on. So she writes, she writes as what's the boy's name again? Is it Jamie or something? Jonathan Hayes. Jonathan Hayes. So she writes as Jonathan. I'm really sorry, y'all. Prayer hands. Hope y'all can find a place in your hearts to forgive me. I really regret my actions. But this is, that's what she wrote. But this is him. All right, so I got that mixed up. So he's on his stories on Instagram, I believe, of and showing what she wrote, and then he puts a caption underneath of what he writes. Y'all going ahead and post this and make it viral, trying to degrade my boy name. It's insane. People thought it was real. I think I have one more picture, I believe. Maybe not. Okay, I don't. So this is the guy sharing his results about what's going on. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta remove and delete some things real fast. All right. So where is it at? Oh, I should have played that. The true purpose of hazing. I'll play that at the end when I do the show summary. So, um, move, bring that up. All right. So this is the young man showing his results. I need to get
Welcome back to our channel.
Hold on.
Normal. I just showed
Hey, y'all screen record this, put it on TikTok everywhere else like y'all was doing all that other shit.
Man, show them that shit again, bro.
Show them one more time for the people that missed.
Show them that shit again. Log out. Log back in. Log out. Log back in.
Log out. Log back in.
Run it back.
Let me log out.
You need to do that shit 3-4 times for they have.
Let me log out. Log back in. What website is it?
Come again?
Okay. I'm just making sure what website this
Nah, you ain't tripping.
I ain't tripping on Taylor.
Nah, hell nah. You ain't tripping.
Say I'm tripping. This the right website, right?
That shit fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, why you can't up here, girl? Damn, please.
Nah, I'm glad, bro.
That man.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad, bro, strong-minded nigga, because any other nigga would have committed suicide or been on something, you feel me? Stressed out about this shit.
These are the tests. I paid $129 for these tests. This one I ordered the test January 8th, Monday. Normal. Herpes. I never had herpes. I never had syphilis. I never had h.i.v.
Come on now.
This nigga.
I never had AIDS.
Bad.
Disease. Don't ever play my shit. You just played yourself. Don't ever say I don't play that.
Man, I
y'all bitch.
I swear to God, I got $2,000 right now. Somebody go beat her ass. Oh, no, mama, I'm going to find it right now.
But don't get up here doing that. Don't get up here doing that.
Nah, fuck that. You want to beat up the ESPN Raleigh right now. Look, black ass.
Everybody, y'all cap out.
All right. So that
All
is
nine of the black group.
So that was him sharing his results. And he showed that he was HIV negative, syphilis negative, or normal, or he's clean as a bell, all right? He's about to serve that grade A beef when he gets back on the streets.
Pause, nigga.
I'm just saying. So yeah, man. So that was him showing his status. His his results and stuff. So to anybody who's wondering, once you contract HIV, this is what happens. So stage 1 acute HIV infection within 2 to 4 weeks after infection with HIV, about 2/3 of people will have a flu-like illness. This is the body's natural response to HIV infection. Flu-like symptoms such as fever, chills, rash, night sweats, muscle aches, sore throat, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, and mouth ulcers. These are symptoms can last anywhere from a few days to several weeks. However, some people do not have any symptoms at all during this early stage of HIV. Get tested and know your status. So she said within like a week or so's time that this boy gave her HIV that then contracted over to AIDS. How so fast? Like, it takes time. You know what I mean? So big ups to that brother. Shame the young lady that did that to that man, because that was unnecessary. Like, you altered this man's life so much so that it was people that was willing to fight this man because of what people perceived of what you said that he did. One thing that black women need to stop doing, just going back to the first topic, one thing that black women needs to stop doing is lying on niggas. That's one thing that y'all need to also work on. All right? So that ends that today. So that has been the show, everyone. How about we get into a show summary? So, spoke about the brick lady with the short banter. She is on the run for lying to us and also stealing money, which is a felony. So she gonna be doing some time. So good luck, nigga. Anyway, so got into the topic of what is it that black men want from black women to make them feel loved? And I went over a whole lot of things. But one thing I didn't go over is black women. One thing that us black women want from y'all is we want y'all's undivided and unwavering love. That's all we want. All right? So get to it, work on it, get yourself a nice looking black man you can count on. You know what I'm saying? We may not always get everything right, but we will get some things right. So I think that counts for something. Then we got into Druski. I'm sorry, we got into the little boy who said no more homework, and I agree with him. To a certain extent, I believe kids need homework so they can help hone their skills that they learned, in the classroom at home. But, the way he was talking, she was just giving all kinds of homework out. But, I digress. Then we get into Druski and his skit and the fraternity of Omega Psi Phi Incorporated. They were displeased, but y'all gotta have some fun sometimes. Because for the simple fact that y'all are so butthurt over what was done and what was said, like, y'all also got to remember that y'all have a couple strikes against y'all when it comes to y'all being in these fraternities because of hazing rituals that you guys go through so people can feel, which that doesn't make any sense. You want to be a part of a group, have a motherfucker beat on your ass, and then call him your brother afterwards. That shit makes no sense. Anyway, this is the true purposes of hazing.
All 9 of the Black Greek lettered organizations claim to be non-hazing.
Omega Psi Phi fraternity is a non-hazing organization.
Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated is a non-pledging, non-hazing organization.
But then they also claim that hazing is used to break people down to then build them back up.
The process, quote unquote, is supposed to break you down to your lowest point and build you up.
And that was the purpose of having a process, you to be broken down to be built back up.
Essentially, what Greek organizations, what we have to do while you're online is tear you down to build you back up.
Break you down to build you up.
Broken down to be built back up.
People always say they break you down to build you up.
That's what they do at set. They curse at you. They call you names. You're good for nothing. You'll never become a Zeta. You'll never become an AKA, whatever. And they beat you down to build you up.
And we're live.
All sounds like talking points to me. That's what that sounds like to me. It sounds like talking points. Because, y'all don't want to get the organization in trouble because of the misdeeds that you're doing to supposedly your future brother. But, I digress off of that as well. Which is crazy that I'm on the homepage of YouTube right now. And one of the first videos I saw, that I'm looking at right now, is AKA's took her clothes. AKA sorority takes Nalia from fake AKA perp, whatever. So I'm guessing she was perping. Guess she had some memorabilia on. They took her clothes from her, which is wild. And y'all niggas is wild as well. We're going up to them dudes, loud talking them, talking about take that shit off. Nigga, I dare you. Nigga, I dare you. Then we get into the young lady who lied on that young man at St. Augustine's University. And I believe that was messed up. Like, why would you do that to someone? Like, you're gonna alter their life because they don't want to be with you anymore. Like, just grow up, move on, and grow up. That concludes today's show, people. Hope you guys had fun, because I sure did. Let's get on out of here, but before that, let's get into some promotions. So, people, every Friday I do this here podcast. You can catch me live on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? I always bring hard-hitting topics for you guys to come and talk to me about, or talk to you guys about. There's usually never anybody who wants to come up and talk to me. But, once this shit gets flown, once I start getting more subscribers who watch the show, I want you guys to start coming in here and coming and talking about these topics that I'm talking to you guys about. Either if it's you want to argue, you want to fill me in on something that I've missed, you want to debate, do your thing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I welcome any and all aspects of what you would like to talk to me about. All right. Just don't loud talk, because you will get booted. Anyway, please go ahead and subscribe to me over here on YouTube, and then once you get that done, hit that bell icon to also get all my notifications once I go live. But then do me this one favor: go into the description box, find the Rumble link, and then follow me over on Rumble. All right, it will help me a great deal, because I am trying to start streaming over on Rumble as well. If you ever want to come up here and come talk to me, you can. There's two ways you can do it. You can either hit the link that's pinned in the live chat, or you can call the number that's also pinned in the live chat along with the link. But if you do that, it has rules to it. And rule number one is you must be on camera at all times. That means here on the backstage and to the viewing public if you so choose. But if you don't want to be seen, which is rule number 2, to the general public, that is fine. Just make sure you answer the question back here. That's here in the backstage. Answer the question yes or no along with your name, and I'll further accommodate you from there. Don't make it a conversation in my private chat, because I ain't trying to have it all cluttered with people just saying shit that I can't follow and look at. But anyway, with that being said, rule number 3 is please mute all background noise. Please use corded headphones when calling me for a better audio experience, so I can hear you better and the public can hear you better. And as well, what else? And as well, mute all background noise. Find a nice secluded spot in your house so you can speak to me, so we can have the conversation. And then lastly, I have for you, please do me this one favor. Like this video. Share this video to your social medias and friends and family. Subscribe if you are new here. Hit the bell icon to all, and comment in the comment section once this video is done. I would like to hear what you guys have to say. But any and all of the topics that I have spoke about tonight, And with that, I have to leave you guys with some words of wisdom. And always focus on getting to the money, because we all know money makes the world go round. Drink more water for health purposes, more so mineral water. Hydrates you better, also gives you the minerals that you need. Take the vitamins that you need, you know what I'm saying, for health purposes. Mind your own business for mental health purposes, because the less you know, the better you are. If you don't believe a damn thing I said tonight, do your own research. It helps you out in the long run. I have been Marcus. This has been Marcus Speaks Live. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll check you guys out next week. Peace out, y'all. Hold on. I should did it to me again. All right. I thank you guys. No, I'm on the wrong thing. I thank you guys for watching. I'll check you guys out next week. Peace out, y'all.